Welcome to Team Canaveral Student News. Mount Etna erupts dramatically for the first time so far this year. Mount Etna is located in Italy and is the largest and most active volcano in Europe. On February 28th, it erupted for the first time this year. The record of the volcano goes back to 2,000 years. It has erupted at least 200 times. That is all for world news, and now Alex with national news.
Doesn't it seem that time flies? It seems just yesterday that we were in the midst of one of the most brutal and craziest elections ever, Trump versus Hillary. And even if you are happy about the results or not, Donald Trump won and is now our president. And he certainly showed us what a Trump presidency will look like this past Tuesday, when he gave his first speech as president to Congress, as millions of Americans watched at home. His speech was given to a joint session of Congress, which means that both the House of Representatives and the Senate both convened to watch the speech in the House Senate chamber at the U.S. Capitol building. The main purpose of this address was to unveil how he plans to enforce many conservative-based promises and policies he said that he would deliver to the American people. Also, he laid out the foundation on how he will run the country as president and to address some of the key issues the country faces now and in the future. In his speech, he stressed the ideas of lowering taxes to the middle class, creating more jobs, and funding infrastructure. He also promised many infamous campaign promises, such as ramping up immigration enforcement, which includes the planned border wall on the southern border with Mexico, repealing the very controversial Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, with a plan that gives more people more options for less money, and defeating ISIS, mainly by increasing federal funding for military operations in that region. But maybe the most important thing Donald Trump said to Congress and the American people is that his 100% main focus is on our country, stating, "My job is not to represent the world. My job is to represent the United States of America." To some surprise, not mentioned in his speech was his relationship with Russia, his attacks on the media, or abortion, which many were eager to hear his opinion on these issues. During and after the speech, while the Republicans stood up and clapped to almost everything Donald Trump said, the Democrats sat there in disbelief as President Trump shot down basically everything they believe in and stand for. Only 3 Democratic senators, Joe Manchin from West Virginia, Heidi Heitkamp from North Dakota, and our home state's Joe Donnelly from Indiana, stood up multiple times for his idea, mainly on Trump's stance on coal and steel. After the speech, former Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear called out Trump by stating he, or Donald Trump, is eroding our democracy, and that's reckless. Many other Democrats are criticizing the speech by saying it was dark and cold. It has also been a tradition for the oppositional party to come out and say what they think of the address and how they plan to respond. But in the end, I feel like everyone should respond by uniting as one, no matter what you believe in or what party you belong to, for the common good. We are all Americans, and we can only accomplish the good for our country when we all work together. And I think that speech was a very good start to that. Now is Alexis with state and local news.
Hi there! At the Hamilton Recreation Center, there is something awesome going on. Maple Madness is an activity you can participate in. Go outside and learn about the collection of maple. It looks fun. You'll even get to collect some of your own straight from the tree and learn the process of how it becomes syrup. So why not head over there and collect some syrup.
Life on other planets can be done. Hydrogen volcanoes could bump up the number of potential habitable planets in the universe. Ramsey Ramirez modeled atmospheres of planets made with hydrogen volcanoes. These gaseous eruptions heat up a planet, which eventually will expand a star's habitable zone. Exoplanets that astronomers had previously thought too cold to support life might be good for habitability if they have hydrogen volcanoes, researchers say. And now Mateo with good news.
A little otter being nursed back into health after a tragic storm. Daffy the baby otter, found alone by the side of a river in the United Kingdom, is being watched by professional vets. Stapley Grange Wildlife Center thinks the otter has been separated from her mother during a storm. Animal experts say she's lethargic and dragging her back legs. Vets are nurturing her back into health for 12 months before releasing her back into the wild. This has been another TCSN. Goodbye.